Okay, so a lot of improv games start with a little bit of audience input and interactivity. So the first thing I want to get is a scene. I want to establish a scene that you might see at RailsConf or some kind of technical conference. So just shout out ideas like, I heard broken elevator, what else? Taxi cab. Hackfest. Hackfest is great. Okay, so I'm going to go with Hackfest. Now, the interaction. Whenever I say like, if I use it in a Valley Girl stutter sense, then I want you guys to say duh, like a Valley Girl. So if I say MySQL is like gravy for your bacon, you would be, no, that's not when you do it, because that was a simile. That was real. But if I say, so I was walking down the street and I was looking at this computer program and I was like, maybe, got it. Okay, so remember, so just say duh if I ever say like. In the beginning, there were 15 commandments to my programming language, but I dropped one and I thought, great, fewer constraints. So I was deciding what should my programming language look like. And I thought, Spartacus. I should call it, what's his name, Heston. The programming language is called Heston that I want you guys to learn today, and it's all about shields on automated devices. Now, so many programming languages handle like a pig next to a bathtub. It's just sitting there snorting and walking along, and no. What we want to do today on our Hackfest is much bigger, much better. We're going to program only with operators. Just operators. Think about it. There's no numbers. There's no variables. There's just operators. And this is just super fast. It's amazing. It's amazing. So the other thing that's crucial about this language that I'm showing you today is that it's focused around operators, but also taglines. Everyone remembers, where's the beef? Where's the beef is one of the great libraries in this language. So Ruby has Rails, Python has Django, Go has concurrency. My language, which I haven't decided to, oh wait, I called it Heston. Heston is all about making tax calculations, and especially tax calculations if you have more money than you know what to do with. If you can afford to have your head photoshopped onto some dude in a suit, then that's what Heston is for. Heston is also about love. I don't want to get up here and say that all these other languages are terrible, because they're not. But taxes are terrible, and that's why we need a better language for calculating with them. Now, at this point, you might be thinking, my hair is fabulous. Genetically, I have been gifted. Or you might be thinking, is that the gigolo guy who is also in The Mummy? And you would also be correct. What I'm hoping to get out of this is a stealth submarine yacht. I want to be in a position where I need to calculate my taxes so that I can buy a stealth submarine yacht with the results. Now, this is not about the ladies. The ladies playing this tabletop game, that's not what Heston is about. Heston is about pushing your weight, opposing the man, and it's about wedgies too. Now, the really fantastic thing about Heston is babies with prison tattoos. Babies with prison tattoos is the build system for Heston. You just run babies with prison tattoos. You probably want to create a shell alias, and your program will run. Now, I've created this language called Heston. It's got this great tool chain, and it actually doesn't have fat cats. But the great thing is I've got 4 of the 5 members of NSYNC on board with this. Is Lance Bass isn't on here twice. I thought it was a mistake. So, next year, if you're using TurboTax to do your taxes, you're failing. You need to be using Heston next year. Heston is going to change the way you spend 5 days of your year wondering about rules. Now, I had to be very careful when I decided what to name this language, because when you search for things or mention things about taxes on the internet, then weird people pop up. You've got your obese gorilla anarcho-libertarians who are like, oh, the flat tax is the way to go. Or sometimes you have people pop up who just laugh. They're like, there's no way you can make doing your taxes easier. It's all regulatory capture. The government is in with the CPAs. And they laugh, in an endearing, shiny way. But really, it's about making it easier for Muppets. Muppets have it hard in this world. They're made of felt. They're manipulated by people who are often on LSD. And I just want to make it easier for them to do their taxes. Thanks, guys.